So this time we're going to make a rubric. This is my account, so it looks a little bit different. I've got a few more options, but you should all still have this. Create a new blank test, just like we did with the standard assessment. This time we're just going to choose rubric assessment instead. I'm going to title it test. Okay, I've got to choose a subject. I'm going to choose language arts this time, though you could certainly use a rubric in science and a lot of other courses. Pick 11th grade. Teacher rubrics is going to be your choice unless you're a department chair, in which case you might be able to create a campus level rubric. And now I've got an associated course with it. I'm going to choose high school, ELA, and let's do English to TAP. Finally, I click generate test. And I wait patiently, I guess. And I give up. Oh, there it goes. Please. Okay, good. Just as I was about to give up. All right. So now you're going to have, you'll notice it says new item, right? So when you create a rubric, you're going to have the different standards, I guess, basically that you're looking for, the different expectations in whatever it may be, the writing, the project, whatever it may be. So in this case, since I'm in language arts, I'm going to say that this new item, I'm going to look at the focus of their paper, maybe the main point. See how well they got that across. I would write a description here to give myself as much detail when I go to grade it. Also, if I was going to give this out to the students, I want them to know exactly what the expectations are. So then I'm going to have the levels, right? This one's set to 4 levels. I can change it. I could have 5. I could have 3, whatever it might be. So let's just say that there was no focus. So this would be none, and then I would type in, whatever. I'm sorry, I got the caps lock on there. I'm not really angry at them for that. Then maybe I have, boy, I don't know. Let's do the top and the bottom here. So maybe exceeds up here, maybe meets, and maybe nearing, something like that. So you would do those 4 different levels that you're going to have. Whatever you want to title them is up to you. Little description as to what it takes, or what it's not meeting for each of those would be the descriptors, right? Then you can add a standard. So in this one, I'm not really going to pay much attention because I don't have any idea if this is, I do not know these standards well. So I'm just going to pick one randomly, but you would choose, whatever's appropriate for that particular item. And once I've done that, I'm going to click create. And you'll notice, just like the questions on a regular test, I have these plus to add new things. So I'm going to add another one. Maybe this is going to be their organization or the format of their paper. Okay. Again, I give it a description. None or not evident. Maybe, I'm sure you can word these better. You've probably written a lot more of them than I have. And give the, descriptions as to what it takes and what it's missing, whatever it might be. Go through, assign another standard, randomly pick one here. Okay, I've assigned the standard. It's not going to let me move on until I've done something in all of these. Doesn't make me do the descriptor. Okay, create. All right, so now I've got 2. Obviously, if you're creating a rubric, you're probably going to have more like 5 probably different things that you're looking at in this paper or project or whatever it may be. But you get the idea that now I've created a couple of things so that I have my rubric. I've got these tabs up here just like I did in regular test creation, so I can go back to general if I need to go edit anything or change anything. And then on the administration, there's not really a whole lot to do on here. I do, however, want to make sure that I share it with my team. And I have no idea what these are, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. convert it to team tests. I'm going to set my dates again. I don't want my dates going too far out, especially if I'm letting the students see their answers. I want to keep it kind of tight so that they've got a week or maybe two to review them, and then it's no longer available to them. And then I'm going to want to go ahead and make it active so that students can take it. Now, because I don't actually have a roster, I don't have students, I can't show you the other side from here, but I will try and find a way to show you what it looks like on the other side. But basically, you're going to be entering, you're going to be scoring, you're just entering this information into Aware so that you have that data, and so that that data travels with that student, so that teachers in the future can look back and say, okay, this is where they were in their organization last semester or last year. This is where they were with their supports, their supporting details, whatever it might be. So this is more for data going forward, so that you can see the student growth and things like that. So that's Rubrics in Aware.